Who are they? Let's see. Try Gemini and Chrome. No, thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got a little bit of work to do. Welcome in, guys. We've got over 2 minutes past. We'll take the first 10 minutes or so to try to clean some of this up. There are openings in every single break. Let's see, 4, 4, 5, 2, 2, 10. So most of them are close. We've got a little bit of work to do before we can roll with anything. So let me share my screen here. Ryan starting off the guesses with Frank Gore. What am I going to do? I was going to make sure that I got the right numbers for 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 6. Oh, that was in the wrong order. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. No 9. 7, 8, 10, 11. No 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sean Alexander, Marshawn Lynch, Emmitt Smith, Cardinals guess. Like it. So retired NFC West running back in the black bag. Get who it is. $10 to use tonight. Okay, 4 left in the Funko. If you're interested in Funko or baseball jersey and you want to shout out a name or a team, I'm happy to look to see who's available. It's a long list for each of them. I'll read them if I need to here in just a second. We're also still 5 away in the East Coast jersey, 2 away in Gold Rush, 2 away in Racky, and we'll focus on Big L's when we get there. I put the teams above, though, if you're interested in the 4-boxer. Larry taking Seagal. Thank you, Larry, in the Funko. Eric Dickerson, Roger Craig. I like it. Katie Seagal. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2 away. 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. That's what, 7, 12, 14, 16 spots away. We're getting there. We'll focus on Big Al's when we get there, but again, if you're interested in a team, there's the list above in the chat. Anybody interested in baseball or hockey, I can read off the names there. We'll have to get them closed before we can run. $12 for Funko, $14 for baseball, $24 for hockey and for the Gold Rush, and then Racky is $36. I think what we'll do is we'll start over here and try to fill up these as we go. Final Gold Rush full size 2 for now. I do have the new series, but I'm not going to start it next week. So those may be used for mixers or something else. We may not do it may not be a Monday starter. If we add it anywhere, it may be somewhere else. But next week we'll probably just have 2 pre-fills on Saturday for Monday. Okay, let me read off some of the names in the Funko. Let's see if we can get 4 of these closed up so we can run the Funko, and then we'll move on to baseball and so on. So names still left in the Funko. This is what? Funko number 4 of 6. We've done half of them. 3 of them. There's 3 left. We've got Al Pacino, Alex Vincent, Alexa Bliss, Allen Iverson, Becky Lynch, Ben Stiller, Bianca Belair, Bobby Hull. These are $12. You pick a person and you get 2 more randoms. Where was I? Ben Stiller, Bianca Belair, Bobby Hull, Brad Pitt, Cheech Marine, Christian Bale, Christina Applegate, Conor McGregor, David Faustino, Diesel, Dominique Wilkins, Drew McIntyre, Dustin Hoffman, Elijah Wood, Emilio Estevez, Erling Holland, Flavor Flav, Giancarlo Esposito, Halle Berry, Ice-T, Jamar Chase, Jack Lambert, Johnny Depp, Jose Altuve, Julius Irving is gone. right? Yes, Brad claimed him right before we got on. And that goes Pacino, Julius, Kelsey Grammer, Kevin Smith, Kyler Murray, LaDainian Tomlinson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Linda Blair, Matthew DeMeritt, Michael B. Jordan, Mike Singletary, Pedro Pascal, Pierce Brosnan, Post Malone, Rainn Wilson, Ray Lewis, Ron Howard, Spike Lee, Stone Cold, Tom Berenger, Tyreek Hill, William Shatner, and Yordan Alvarez. We are now 3 away, I believe, with Bill's Pacino. So we'll see if we can get this one filled up, and then we'll move over and I'll read off some of the baseball names. Just 4 left there, and then hockey and so forth. So I'll leave this here. Let's go wear my sweats. It gets cold down here, but as soon as the stream starts, when I start yapping, I get warm. I do not need those. Okay, so we'll be chilling here for a little bit until we get a few of these filled up, guys. Easier if we try to just fill a few of them and then run randoms for all of them and then go on a run with those. So we are 2 away. Why did I think it was 3? Is that right? 2 away. Make that 1 away. Jonathan taking Tomlinson. So 1 more here on this one, then we'll move over to baseball and see if we get the last 4 spots claimed there. So 1 left in Funko, and then I'll run the randoms. Tomlinson. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was a little more chilled in the week before, so that was good. I feel like it goes by too fast, though. There's a lot of kids stuff, but at least I wasn't terribly busy. Daughter did not crack. That was fun to watch. Sports stuff. The usual, I guess. One spot left in the Funko. If you know a name you want, or if you see one here that you want, let me know and we'll mark you down for it. Still some sports guys left. Still a bunch of actors and others left as well. I want to say we've hit 2 sports, 1 non-sport so far, which usually seems to be about the ratio. So 1 left there to close us. I'll run randoms. We'll have how many solos? 7? 7 solos for $4 as well after that. So as soon as we run it, you'll see where those are, and then we'll start working on baseball. I'm going to take the first little bit here to try to get some of these filled up, guys. 4 left in baseball. If you're interested in a team or a name, let me know, and I'll look for it. I'll read these off as soon as we get the Funko closed. And then still 5 left in the East Coast jersey. We're at 19 claim. We need 24 claim. That'll give us 4 solos. Bunch of big names left there still, but I'll read those off when we get there. Again, if you have a team and you want me to look at a team that's available, I can do that for you. Well, let's get the last Funko spot closed. And you're welcome to claim on any of them. You don't have to just work on the Funko. I'm just focusing on that one for a second here. Yes, Chris, Stone Cold is one of the one on the checklist, and he's not been claimed. So I'll mark you down for it if you want it. I just don't want someone to snipe you. If you want to wait till next week or try a different time, that's fine too. But he is a choice. Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of the Funkos, correct? I'll hold it for you until you confirm. Want that one, Chris? I liked Stone Cold as a kid. I didn't watch a lot of. I watched enough, but not as much as others do. Did I get rid of Tomlinson? I did. But I liked Stone Cold. Okay, that should be 20. So let's get our randoms going for this. Then we'll come over and work on the baseball. So just baseball, hockey, and a few football spots open. 4 in baseball, 5 in hockey, 2 in the Gold Rush full size, 2 in the Radke full size. Let's do this. Is Vasilevsky still available? He is. Bill, if you want to let me know, I'll put you down for him. That would get us to 4 left there. He's got to hit at some point, right? We've had a few of you guys chase Vasi. Even in my series, he hasn't come out yet. I mean, he has, but not the newest one. I've gone to 2 Utah games against Tampa Bay, and both times I got to watch Vasilevsky sit on the dang bench while the other goalie played, even though they said that he was projected to play the second time. Really bugged me. I want to watch the best of the best. Okay, let's run randoms on the Funkos, guys. There is no dollar break, so we're not doing that first. We're going to get going with these as soon as we get a few more full. So appreciate your patience here. A little bit slower today. 7 times. The final 7 will be available immediately. If you see a name you like in the last 7, they're just $4 a piece. Let me know, and I'll mark you down for them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Alex Vincent, Dominique Wilkins, Kyler Murray, Bobby Hull, Brad Pitt, Bianca Belair, and Suspension Chase. Trying to say he didn't spit. It looked like he spit to me. Man, I think it'd be hard for me to keep my cool in games to not do stupid things. So I don't blame these guys, but spitting's not very fun. I used to get in why does it say IP? Oh, that I copy way too far down. Yeah. I used to get in some, not fights, but people used to try to challenge me all the time in basketball just because I was bigger than them. I just wanted to play basketball, and I think I talked a little bit, so that didn't help. Okay, Vlad taking Brad Pitt. These are $4 spots, by the way. Jamar Chase going to Brian. Brian's looking for that solo spot. Mojo, you keep hitting on the solo spot. Chase, Zach Chase is gone. Jake will take Kopitar. Okay, gotcha. Let me get these ones going here first, and then I'll move over there. Wilkins is Zach, and Hull. We've hit Hull before. That's a good one. So just 3 solos left on that one. Those are Bianca Belair, Kyler Murray, and Alex Vincent. Let's get a few more of these. So Kopitar for Jake. We've got Brett taking Heiskanen. Miro. So what are we left there? 2 left there. So we're getting closer. You'll take Belair. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Vincent and Murray, this will be the first one we roll, but we're going to try to fill up a few more of these before we get going. 2 left in hockey. I'm going to just read off. Well, we'll wait to read that. Let me get to basketball. Baseball first. Let me get rid of these guys. Kopitar, gone. Vasilevsky, already got rid of. Miro. Should be 30, 28. I feel like I'm forgetting to get rid of one there, but maybe not. If I get, no, that's right, 24, and that'll put us at 28. Okay. All right, baseball guys, we're almost there. We're getting close. We can work on the football as we're going with these 3 as well, because there's only a few left there, and then Big Al's will just deal with it when we get there. In the baseball jersey, I'm going to start reading off some names. This will be the last longer list I read, unless we need to read for East Coast. We have 15 claimed. We're going 19 claims instead of 20, so 4 left. Here's some of the names that are left, guys. Adrian Beltre, AJ Burnett. These are 14. You get to pick a player, and then you get 4 more. So you got 5 chances. Fun, cheaper one for 14. Beltre, AJ Burnett, Al Kaline, Alex Bregman, Alex Gordon, Alex Rodriguez, Alfonso Soriano, Andre Dawson, Andrew Jones, Andy Pettit. I lost my spot because I scrolled down. Andy Pettit, Barry Bonds, Bill Mazeroski, Bo Jackson, Bob Gibson, Brendan Rodgers, Bruce Sutter, Carlton Fisk, Chipper Jones, Christian Yelich, C.J. Abrams, Kobe Mayo, I think it's Mayo. Cole Hamels, Kurt Schilling, Dave Winfield, David Justice, David Ortiz, Dwight Gooden, Fernando Tatis Jr., Framber Valdez, Francisco Alvarez, Gary Sheffield, Gaylord Perry, George Springer, Gunnar Henderson, Hayden Birdsong, Jackson Churio, Jackson Merrill, Nolan Ryan. He was claimed by Brad W. right before we started. So Nolan Ryan's gone. Jackson, that's Bo Jackson, right, Dave? I'll get you down for him. Scott, what's up? How you doing? Are you proud that I didn't take 17 days to respond to you this time? I swear, guys. I feel bad with how long I take. I bet some people think I'm mad. Someone today said, I thought you were mad at me. I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I didn't see it, and I didn't scroll down far enough. Yeah, so it's just always apologizing. But me and Scott were messaging, and I wasn't as late this time, so that's good. Okay, down to 3 spots left here. Yeah, I know, but still, it's not an excuse. Jacob deGrom, James Wood, Jim Palmer, Jim Tomei, Joe Torre, John Smoltz, Jonathan India, Jonathan Papelbon, Jose Canseco, Jose Ramirez, Juan Soto, Julio Rodriguez. I always feel the rest of that. Yeah, right. Oh, man. Kyle Tucker, Lou Brock, Marcel Ozuna. You know what's funny is I'm like what's the word? I'm like a gentle giant. I guess I call myself that. Maybe I'm not. But my wife says she'll constantly tell me, like, hey, smile a little bit when you're in public or when you're with, like, at parties or events or something. And she's like, I know that you intimidate people. I'm like, me? Intimidate people? I'm just trying not to get in the way or screw up or whatever. But apparently I'm intimidating, or my facial features are not. I got like resting RBF, right? Jonathan R. Bonds, resting outfit. That's the best way to put it, I guess. Canseco for Bill B. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you helping me close this up. There's 1 left in baseball. I'll get back and reading the rest here in just a second. If Cincy's open in Gold Rush, I'll take it. They are. Scott, thank you. So let's finish the list. Where was I? I was somewhere down here. Marcelo Ozuna, Marcus Semien, Mason Wynn, Miguel Cabrera, Mike Piazza. Just 1 left here, guys. Mike Schmidt, Mookie Betts, Nico Horner, Nolan Arenado, O'Neill Cruz, Orlando Cepeda, Ozzie Albies, Paul Molitor. It's so hard to go from one name to the next. Pedro Martinez, Pete Rose, Reggie Jackson, Roberto Alomar, Rod Carew, Ronald Acuna Jr., Ronnie Mauricio, Roy Oswalt, Sammy Sosa, Shota Imanaga, Tim Raines, Tom Glavine, Tony La Russa, Trevor Hoffman, Vlad Guerrero, Wade Boggs, Wyatt Langford, Yadier Molina, and Yordan Alvarez. And Pete Rose it is. Okay, that closes baseball. I'll run the randoms here, and then let's just try to fill the last couple spots, and we're good to go. Sorry to take the first few minutes here. Not much I can do, though. Pete Rose, Jose Canseco, Barry Bonds. What was the one before that? Bo Jackson. I think I already got rid of it. So there should be 19 less than this, than 98. So it should be 89 left. Sorry, 79 left. 79's there. Okay, so I'm not sure why I'm tagging Kyle. That was Zach that took those. 19 spots. Okay, and then we had Indy for Craig. Thanks, Craig. Good luck to you. So football is closed on the Gold Rush. All we have left, the last couple spots, I'm going to run these randoms in just a second. 2 left in East Coast. I'll read those off in a moment. 2 left in Radkey. That might be the first time since we started running Radkey that it didn't fill beforehand. I might be wrong on that, but it's been a while. So 2 spots left there. Tim also had 2 randoms. I didn't focus on them because we never filled up the thing, but if anyone's interested in an $18 random, let Tim know. If Tim's here, he can see who he gets if they don't sell and try to sell the randoms as well once we see them, but focusing on closing it first. So, okay, let's get some baseball randoms. Hurston is in the bag. Okay, gotcha. Retired NFC West running back. If you guys get it right, you get $10 to use tonight. Just a little bit of work to get things closed, and then we're almost there. 7 times. There will be some solos, right? Hold on, before I finish that, 19 times 4 is what? 76? There will be 3 solos. I don't know what the price would be. We'll do $3 for each solo. So $3 for the last 3 names when we get there. $3 each. There's 2, 3, 4. If anyone wants, if they go unsold, no big deal. 5, 6, and 7. So our $3 solos: Rod Carew, Dwight Gooden, Brendan Rodgers. All names I've seen before, so that's not bad names. That's for sure. I'm going to have to paste over here because I keep setting this up incorrectly. I'll get rid of those if I do it the wrong way. Let me come back over. Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders. NFC West, guys. NFC West. Rams, Seahawks, Niners, and Cardinals. Retired running back that played for that team, those teams at least once. At least 1 year. Almost there. It's going to be hard to trade these randoms again, guys. If you can see them and you want to go for it, I will never stop you, but it's a lot harder than doing it pre. Ricky Waters, because I know it's not. There's been a few running backs I've seen lately that I've bought that I'm excited that we've not had before. So 1 or 2 in this series right now, in Big Al series. Whoops. Why did that work perfectly? I did it wrong somehow. Oh my gosh. Gary Sheffield to Vlad Guerrero. I must have just went from the bottom. Vlad Guerrero. That's why. Andrew Jones. Sorry. Those are wrong. Sorry. Got it now. Okay, now let me see if anyone claimed them since I took 18 years to do that part. Okay, Carew going to Tim, I believe. Hurst, Barry Sanders, Tim. Gooden going to Nick F. Eric Dickerson, Ricky Waters, Alexander. So Brendan Rodgers is the last solo. He is $3 if anyone wants him. If not, he'll go unsold. Has to be Sean Alexander, like Larry said. I will go with that. You think it's Alexander? Guesses. And if I'm doing like the same style of guess, just remember my memory is horrible. I try not to do the same players, but that's not even, I wouldn't even put that past me. So just take it as it is, I guess. Okay, guys, there's the solo, or there's the randoms. There's Brendan Rodgers left. We're almost there. We're closed in red or in Gold Rush, but let's try to get East Coast closed. Last names available. We need 2 of them, claim 24 apiece, and then we'll get rolling. Daryl, what's up? We're taking a lot of time to get this filled up, but I appreciate your patience. So Kempe, Newhook, Faber, Cam York, Claude Giroux, Connor McMichael, Dawson Mercer, Devon Taves, Emil Lilleberg. I thought that was an old retired player. I just saw him in the game the other day. He's younger, I think. Philip Forsberg, Ivan Barbashev, Jaden Schwartz, Jake Sanderson. Same with the guy we hit last series for the Devils. I thought he was retired. He's not retired at all. Jacob Dobes, John Carlson, Joseph Woll, Lawson Krause, Mackenzie Weegar, Mark Scheifele, Matthias Ekholm, Andre Palat. He, too, I thought was retired, and that's not the guy I was even thinking of. It was a different Nemec and Palat, both playing, right? Kochetkov, Gudis, Hextall, Hintz, Fleury, Stutzel, Myers, Trocheck, and Askarov. So 2 close us there. While we're waiting for that, let's get our randoms for Gold Rush. We're slowly going. We'll get there. I'm going to start breaking stuff. We'll have Big Al's open, Radke open, and some East Coast spots open. But we'll get started. Continuing to fill. So these are the randoms for Gold Rush full size. We have not done it yet, Vlad. Pop's coming up in a second. We've just been filling everything up. There's 2, 3, 4. We'll open one of these 3 here in just a second. 5, 6, and 7. New York Jets to the Washington Commanders. Go over here. Yep, we're going to do that right now. So I didn't read any of these off. I'll read them when we get there. Last update, 2 left in East Coast, 2 left in Radke. We're not even halfway done with the case with Radke. I understand we've seen some big names. I don't think that matters at all. There still should be some awesome big names left in the case. And then 10 names left in Big Al's full size. If you're interested in a team, you can scroll up to see who they are. You can look here. We'll slowly get those filled as we're going. All right, let's start with Funko tonight, guys. Thanks for being patient. I appreciate it. In the Funko, Tom, I have you Cena, Lambert, and Grammer. Vlad, you have Marino, Shatner, and McGregor. Chad, you have De La Cruz, Diesel, Iverson. Sheen, Lewis, and Brosnan. Dwayne, you had McKinnon, Estevez, Barry. One of these days we'll see McKinnon. Dave, you have Lawrence Taylor, Johnny Depp, Ice-T, Brian G. Fox, Blair, Bliss, Undertaker, Behringer, and Michael B. Jordan. Scorching, you have Tyson, Ron Howard, and Erling Holland. SP, you have Robinson, Alvarez, and Spike Lee. Jonathan R., Jefferson, Faustino, DiCaprio, Matthews, Pascal, and Becky Lynch. Brian, you have Rodman, Altuve, Applegate, Sanders, Hill, Hoffman, Bradshaw, Bell, and Flavor Flav. Brad W., you have Irving, Elijah Wood, and Post Malone. Larry B., you have Seagal, Rainn Wilson, and Drew McIntyre. Bill S., you have Pacino, Giancarlo Esposito, Cheech Marine. Jonathan R., you have Tomlinson, Kevin Smith, Ben Stiller, and Chris C., you close with Stone Cold, Singletary, Demerit. Alex Vincent and Kyler Murray are our last solos for 4. This is the last chance you want one of them. Wilkins and Bobby Hull went to Zach. Brad Pitt and Bianca Belair went to Vlad. And Brian, you claimed Jamar Chase. Carlos is going to take the Pats in the Big Al's full size. Thanks, Carlos. Dave's guessing Edge. So down to 9 left in the Big Al's full size. All right, let's go. Appreciate the patience, guys. As always, boxes 1, 2, and 4 left. Get one of those. 1, 2, 4. 6-sider. First roll, I'm calling it. Boom. I'm on fire. Box 1. 4 and 2 are gone. 4 now. Okay. Cutter over here. Let's roll. Autograph Funko. I don't remember if I did it the wrong way last time or if they changed the direction, but remember it. I feel like it caught me off guard. I feel like they've always been this way when I feel like they should be this way. So I'm going to go this way again. Let's see if I'm upside down or if I just did it wrong last time. Okay. Okay, good luck, all. Here we go. Funko up first. 3. Oh, focus. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. You know, this whole time I wasn't sure who this is. It's Kevin Smith, but is that the guy from? Is that from Jay and Silent Bob? Kevin Smith, Beckett. Written and directed by Kevin Smith. I haven't seen that show in a long, long time. I don't even think I've seen the whole thing. I think I've just seen parts of it. It is Jay and Silent Bob. Rib. Kevin Smith. Okay. Not a name I've seen yet. Like I always say, I feel like we see maybe 1 or 2 that we have seen in previous cases and ones we haven't seen. I've never seen a Kevin Smith. Yeah, that's exactly. Kevin Smith. Blue ink on this one. Director Funko. That's kind of cool. Number 37. Maybe time for me to watch that movie again. It's been a long time. That was not claimed. Let's see who had Kevin Smith. And this is how I learn who people are sometimes, is by Funkos. There it is. It's the first random on the Tomlinson spot, which was claimed live by Jonathan R. Jonathan R. Tomlinson ends up getting it. Kevin Smith. That's cool. So this is Silent Bob. He's the one that doesn't talk. That's cool. If Eagles open and Rack Heels snag them, Scott, they are open. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good luck. So, again, we're going to do baseball now because we're full, but 1 left in Radke, 2 left in the East Coast hockey jerseys. We'll also have some solos, but as soon as we fill it, we'll know who those are. Well, let's keep it rolling with baseball. I do have the pull-up, right? I do. So bounty again, guys. It's for the Chris Carter mini. I'm going to keep it over here today so it's not in the way, but Chris Carter Vikings Eclipse. If you guys get it as a group, someone that has joined, all the names that have joined will be put into a randomizer and top name will win it. So get your guesses. AFC North, AFC West. That's what you guys usually did, and they hit the other day, and they didn't. You guys didn't have them. Now you're back on them. I don't blame you. We got an AFC West team playing right now. Brian taking Schwartz in the NHL. Thank you, Brian. Good luck. So just one left there. We're slowly getting there, guys. Slowly getting there. Okay, because this filled live and you didn't get to see your team or your players, I'm going to read off the names very quickly. So I can read fast. Let's get rolling with that. Steve, this is the baseball jersey. Steve A, you have Kershaw, Tati, Sheffield, Brock, and Andrew Jones. Dan, you have Griffey Jr., Fisk, Schmidt, Reggie Jackson, and Simeon. Brad, you have Skeens, Winfield, Beltre, Gordon, Merrill, Trout, Bregman, Alomar, Tomei, and Arenado. Jay Scott, you have Jenkins, Yelich, Sutter, Smoltz, and Raines. Larry V, you have Sheen, Acuna, Piazza, Ozuna, and India. Jeff V, you have Witt Jr., Imanaga, Pedro Martinez, Mayo, and Rodriguez. That's Julio Rodriguez. Scorching, you have De La Cruz, Justice, Langford, Betts, and Palmer. Elliott, you have Rivera, Valdez, Tucker, Molina, and Francisco Alvarez. Les, you have Thomas, Schilling, DeGrom, Hamels, and Chipper. Obi, you have Zobrist, Gunnar Henderson, Alex Rodriguez, Torre, and Yordan Alvarez. Chad, you have McLean, Molitor, Wynn, Juan Soto, and Abrams. Jonathan R, you have Ripken, Albies, Churio, Pettit, Ramirez, that's Jose Ramirez, Ichiro, Papelbon, Horner, Oswalt, and Big Poppy. Brad W, you have Ryan, Hoffman, Boggs, Gibson, and Burnett. David L, Jackson, Cabrera, K-Line, Soriano, and Cepeda. Jonathan R, you have Bonds, Cruz, Glavin, Mazeroski, Wood. Bill B, you have Canseco, Mauricio, Dawson, Birdsong, LaRussa. Zach B, you closes with Rose, Springer, Gaylord Perry, Vlad Jr., and Sosa. Brendan Rogers is the $3 solo still available. Gooden, you got claimed by Nick, and Carew was claimed by Tim. We'll trade randoms for Cubs. Horner, Sosa, Dawson, Soriano, Tucker, Imanaga. If you guys have one of those players and you want to trade for Obi's randoms, those are Gunnar Henderson, Alex Rodriguez, Joe Torre, Yordan Alvarez, all great names. If you own a former Cub or a current Cub and you want to trade Obi, now is the time, because we're going to roll the box number and figure it out. All right. I just read that all off without you guys being able to look at the screen, unless I just turned it off right after. But one last chance. If I did it without you guys looking at it, I'm sorry. Reading it off, that is easier if you could take a look at it for a second. So if you have one of those Cubs players, if I read it off and you want to trade Obi for one of his randoms, again, they are Henderson, Rodriguez, Torre, or Alvarez. Give them a trade offer. We are down to box 1, 3, 4, 5. Anything but a 2 or a 6 works here. See if I can keep my rolls at 100%. That doesn't count as a miss. I won't let you count it. 1. Yes! Still have 1. That's 2 ones in a row. Box 1. I'll take these back when we go to get NHL. Last chance if you want to trade Obi. He's looking for Cubs. He's not asking for much. He just likes his Cubbies. Box 1. There's all these rumors going around. Padres for sale is Ryan Smith or Gail Miller, the old Jazz owner. Are they going to bring an MLB team here? They say they want to, and they want to do it quick. We'll see if we get another pro team here. I doubt it, but it may not be the Padres. But I thought I saw that they said they were up for sale, and that's when all the rumors started. All right. I don't see anyone jumping at the trade offer, Obi. Good luck, all. See if we can hit a pictured headliner today. That'd be nice. Box 1. Let's just get a double cut so I can rip the rest of it off. Is the NFL game halftime yet? It might be already. Either there or it's close. want to say it was upside down last time, so we're going to do it this way. It was upside down the first time. The next time it was folded in half. Good luck, all. Fold it in half again, but I can do it this way. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's our number. I have a guess, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I'll probably get laughed at. I'll one day be successful at baseball autographs. It looks like it says Kyle to me. Is that a Kyle name? And it sure looks like a T, but that's my guess. Probably wrong. Mayo, says Dave. My guess was not because I know the signature or the number or the color, but it sure looks like it says Cal Tucker to me. That's hard though. There's glare on it. 3, 2, 1. It is. It's Tucker, and that's Kyle Tucker. I only know that because I just read the name a second ago. This appears to be a custom, as I'm sure 90 to 95% of these jerseys are. Some of the big headliners are authentic, which will be nice if we pull one of those. Falling off the chair. This one appears to be a custom. I was thinking it's Houston. And that would be right. Color scheme. Kyle Tucker. Houston Astros hitting here. We've seen Houston hit with Alvarez in the past too. We had the little guy's signature in my series. I forgot his name. I know it, but I just can't think right now. Who had Kyle Tucker? I remember reading all the names, so let's just scroll through. It was not claimed, I know that. There it is, Kyle Tucker on the Mo Rivera line. Framber Valdez, Kyle Tucker, Molina, and Francisco Alvarez. Elliott. No, this wasn't Ovies. This is Elliott. I know hey, he's at peace with it. He knows that sometimes he's going to trade away a hit, and he knows he's going to trade to hit sometimes. That's how he rolls. Elliott hitting the Kyle Tucker jersey on your Mo Rivera claim. Nice hit, Elliott. I'll keep it out for pictures later. Okay, we're going to Astros. I forget the other two teams we pulled so far. White Sox, and who was the first jersey? It was the Rangers, right? So Rangers, Astros, and White Sox have been hit so far. 3 different teams. See if we get any double ups. Oh, he wanted Tucker. He did. He was asking for it. So he is a Cubs now, so I was going for him. Obi, if only this could fill early and people would say, yeah, I'll trade him for this guy. Sometimes it happens. Elliott landed the Tucker. Elliott, nice hit. Okay, let's move on to hockey. Almost there. We can close the poll, get the guesses. Hope he's a Yankee this year. Yeah. Yeah, I won't say that. Not about the Yankees, about streaks and stuff like that, but I'll keep it to myself. Elliott, congrats. Happy hit on that one. That's a great hit. Okay, let's move on to East Coast. Good chance he will be. Well, that'd be cool. Bleach the jersey since Yankees will never be any kind of orange. The cool thing, though, is sometimes you could use the numbers. You could unstitch the number. I would never do that. I'm not good at art projects, but I'm sure someone else could do it. I still need to send a few. This is easy, but I'm going to ask Bill B to do a few projects for me. Send him a helmet as a payment or something. But every time I see the stuff that Bill changes, and a few of you guys do it too, I'm like, man, that looks like it never was even something different. But I've got a few projects I want done. All right, guys. Did Radke close and I just wasn't paying attention? Eagles open Radke. No, Radke still has one left. Gold Rush is closed. East Coast is one left. Yeah, there's Bill. Let me know. Oh, I will. It's been sitting on my shelf, and I've just been trying to get the courage to ask you for some help. And not just to tell me. I don't want you to teach me how to fish. I want you to, joking. Okay, one spot left. Let me read off who's left. Schwartz was the claim, right? One will close us. After that, we'll run randoms. There'll be 4 solos available for $12 a piece. This is a 2-boxer. Still have our 2 community hits, McDavid and Gretzky. We have hit 1 pictured headliner now, so we're moving through the series. Names that are still left to be claimed: Adrian Kempe, Alex Newhook, Brock Faber, Cam York, Claude Giroux, Connor McMichael, Dawson Mercer, Devon Taves, Emil Lilleberg, Philip Forsberg, Ivan Barbashev, Jake Sanderson, Jacob Dobbs, John Carlson, Joseph Woll, Austin Krause, Mackenzie Weegar, Mark Scheifele, Matthias Ekholm, Andre Palat, Peter Kochetkov, Radko Gudas, Ron Hextall, Rupe Hintz, Theo Fleury, Tim Stutzel, Tyler Myers, Vincent Trocheck, and Yaroslav Askarov. Those are our hockey names left. I took out the ones that hit last week. We should have 14. No, we're still 16. What the freak did I remove it from? Oh, I must have removed it from the old page. I think it was 33 and 39 that we hit. If someone could double check that, that'd be great. I'll just look when I get the box, when I go look at the boxes. But I think 33 and 39 were the ones that hit. Jonathan closing us with Askarov. I can just delete. Thank you all for helping us close this stuff live. Should be 24 names. Let's make sure I didn't screw that up. There is. So 28 randoms, right? Yep. That'll give us 4 solos. Let's do that now. First to claim the solos, one at a time. You own them. Let's see who they are. On the 7th roll, I'll let you know who the last 4 are. Again, they're $12 solos, so half the price of having to pick one random one, obviously. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Solos are Palat, York, Newhook, and Trocheck. Rangers, Canadians, Flyers, Devils. 4 different teams there. I feel like we're going to see a few of those names this series. Could be sooner, could be later. Those are some names we haven't really hit. So I feel like they're on my radar here for them to be pulled at some point. Or I could be wrong. Okay, Trocheck going to Elliot. Flyers player. York going to Dave. Got you, Dave. These are $12 for Newhook and Palat. Newhook is Canadians. That's a Fanatics Premium, and Palat is Devils Fanatics Premium as well. I get to go to what is it? Saturday Rangers game on Saturday. So excited. I've not seen the Rangers yet. The goal is to go to see all the different teams at some point. I'm getting there. I'm probably seeing 10 different teams, 11 different teams. Daryl, if there's college guests, I'll be Alabama. About to leave for work. Perfect, Greg. I got you for Alabama. There is a college guest. It's coming up after this. I think we have one person that got it right the week before. I need to go back and look at it, though. Just Palat left. Let me read these off. Nick F., you have Ovechkin and Mercer. Joseph, you have Waugh and Scheifele. Christian, you have Sakic and Krause. Jonathan R., you have Fuhr and Barbashev. That's like the interview and Between Two Ferns is interviewing Brad Pitt, and he says, your new movie just came out, Furry instead of Fury. Furry. You like that movie? Jake, you have Chelios and Kochetkov, Brett G., Bedard and Faber, Jonathan R., Keller and Fleury, Christian, Wolf and Wool, Daryl, Nyes, Carlson, Panarin, Giroux, Joseph, you have Esposito and Kempe, Larry V., you have Moog and Hintz, Brian W., Hasek, Lilleberg, Larry V., Barkov, Sanderson, Joseph Hellebuck, Stutzel, Brian W., Solani and Forsberg, Blaine, you have Kyrou, Weegar, Shen, and Hextall, Jonathan R. Smith and Gudas, Bill B., Vasilevsky, Myers, Jake G., you have Kopitar and McMichael, Brett G., you have Heiskanen and Ekholm, Brian W., Schwartz and Taves, Jonathan R. Askarov and Dobes, and then our solos, Trocheck to Elliott, Newhook to Daryl, York to David, and then Palat is our final solo for $12. If anyone wants them, let me know. Otherwise, we'll leave them as an unsold spot. Let's get 2 boxes. Should be 14 now. It is. Okay, instead of, maybe when they get to 10 or less, I'll bring them all out here. They're all just on the shelf behind me in the other room. So I'll roll it and I'll grab the top 2 once we see who that is, what numbers those. 7 times, top 2 numbers, what we're going to roll with. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3 and 35. I think we had 33 and 39. Now we have 3, 35. Lots of threes. 3 and 35. I'm going to leave that up while I grab it really quick here. Brian's taking pull out. Got you. 3, 35. Right here. 3. And there's 35. Oh, I was going to put these away, and then I forgot to do it real quick. Funko and jerseys going back. Later, since I saw him and remembered. Stop sharing 335. We got him there. I'm going to take them off now to avoid the confusion next time. No, Scott, we're going to do that right after this. So as soon as we get to the football portion, which is the next one, we'll do the bag. We'll close the poll. All that good stuff. If you've not guessed, you can still guess. Retired NFC West running back is in that bag. Still got time to guess. Okay, 2 boxes. Traders are Zuccarello, Burns, Giordano, and Barbashev. Okay, box 3 up first. Good luck, all. After this week, we'll be halfway done with our 20 boxes today and Wednesday. Beast Mode, Steven Jackson. Like it. Good guesses. Okay, first jersey out the box. Come on, give us back-to-back. Actually, I guess Hal was first out of the last ones, right? I'd say back-to-back Pickford, but... Ooh, I know who this is. 3, 2, 1. And that was claimed here live, right? He's on his retirement tour. And... I mean, he's got to be, I think we were talking about this the other day, you guys with more hockey knowledge, he's got to be Hall of Famer, right? One of the top guys that's still current that has a chance to be in the Hall of Fame or that will be. That's Anze Kopitar. Anze, I don't know how you say his name exactly correct. Kopitar. Kings, the Black Fanatics Premium, such a good-looking jersey. Kopitar going to Jake. Jake G, you claimed Kopitar live here. One of the best two-way players ever, surefire Hall of Famer. Okay. I would not mind getting another Kopitar. I have one in the collection. I wouldn't mind getting 1 or 2 more different styles down the road. What an awesome jersey this is. Jake, congrats. Anze Kopitar. East Coast certified, which most of these are. Sometimes the bigger names are ones that are a little different than the run-of-the-mill that he has in his stock, are different COA, and I'll let you know if that's the case. Kings, C-Patch as well, Fanatics Premium. You will have your fight strap here. Beautiful hit, Jake. Congrats. You hit something the other day, too, so item number 2 now. Beautiful hit. Nice signature, too. Blue ink on there. That is, there we go. Just a little bit of cloth is all. Let's put this back in the box. Oh, and that's a pictured headliner. That's right. He was at it. I mean, there's a bunch of guys that, there's always like 5 or 6 that should for sure be a pictured headliner, and then they kind of shuffle some of their ones. He was put on there probably because it was his retirement year. But we've now hit 2 pictured headliners. We've hit Howe and Kopitar. Nice. Well on our way to hitting all 10. Can hope, right? Okay, box 35. Congrats, nice hit. Let's see if we can get 2 claimed hits tonight. You guys know what the trades are. If you want one instead of the one you have, reach out to me. I won't bug you about it. Kopitar is not being traded. I shouldn't say that, but I'm pretty certain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got one of the. We had a few last series. They were all at the start of the series. It felt like we hit some career jerseys. Man, that's nice. That was claim 2. Smith, that's Jonathan R. Hitting Billy Smith. Man, I know that it said career. I didn't know what it said, though. 4 cups, Hall of Fame 93, 83 Conn Smythe, 83 Jennings, right? And 80 Zena. Is that what all those are? Jeez Louise. That's cool. Billy Smith, Fanatics Premium, and it's the career style. Sometimes when they say career, I don't know if it's the like career jerseys that have them stitched on the side, or if it's just signed career. Jennings, okay, I thought it was Jennings. Jennings equals fewest goals allowed, and Conn Smythe is just best goalie award, right? And then, or no, is that Vezina? Which one's what's Conn Smythe? What's Vezina? Teach me, please. I think I know, but I don't know. MVP of playoffs. Okay, so whatever the other one is best goalie of the year. Billy Smith, Jonathan, nice hit. New York Islanders, Fanatics Premium, stat jersey or career jersey. Zena's best goalie. Okay. The thing that Hellbuck gets in the regular season but can't do it in the playoffs, as you always tell me. Yeah. Okay, Jonathan and Jake, congrats you two. Some great jerseys there. Nice start. Sorry to everyone else. Some of you guys are starting to extend your losing streak. I'm hoping that it comes to an end here soon for you. Okay. Zena best goalie. Okay, Conn Smythe. So that's why like McDavid and or whoever else didn't McDavid win the Conn Smythe last year, even though he didn't win the cup. He was the best playoff player. Is there a name for the player that wins MVP of the winning team in the playoffs? Slowly learning. Okay, well, let's keep it rolling. It's time for Gold Rush. Get your guesses in. This is the time. This is our final Gold Rush for now. In the format that we're doing it, we may get it back up the next few weeks, the same style. We may do it in a different way, a different day. This is the final Series 2 Gold Rush. I do have one case of Series 3, but I'm not sure how we're going to use them yet. So guess your college team. I'd like to continue the college guessing, so maybe we'll do it with the first rad key on Mondays or something like that, just so we can keep the guessing going. I like the college guesses. I don't know if rad key is easier or harder. My guess is it might be a little harder, less tendencies, but then again, bigger schools more often than those two, so maybe it's the same. There's 2 of you that have a chance, Carlos T. and Jonathan R. You guys both have a chance to get a second guess in a row right. So Carlos, Jonathan, there's Carlos. He's going USC. Again, guys, this is the time where you guess which college you think this player was drafted out of as soon as we open it. So example, we open it, it's Adrian Peterson, Oklahoma is what we're looking at. It goes for whatever player it is. Get your best guess out there. If you get it right 2 weeks in a row, you win something. 3 weeks, you win something better. Has nothing to do with winning the helmet. It's a side game. Helmet goes for those that joined, and those are, in this one, Brad, you had Tampa and the Jets. Tim, you had San Francisco and the Giants. Steve, you had Kansas City, Cleveland. Nate, Pittsburgh, Carolina. Scorching, Dallas, Miami. Jonathan R., Denver, Arizona. Les, Chicago, Baltimore. Brian, Atlanta, Vegas. Obi, Minnesota, Houston. These are from the minis. Michael, you had Philadelphia, Detroit, Green Bay, and the Chargers. Jonathan, you had New England and Seattle. Steve, you had Rams and Jacksonville. Nick F., Tennessee and New Orleans. Scott, Cincy and Buffalo. Craig, Indy, and Washington. Those are our spots. We don't need to roll the dice because we have our solo box there. Reminder, guys, the rest that's open before we get the lives. 1 left in Radkey. The teams there are Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Detroit, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee. One spot there closes us. And then Big Al's 4-box. We're brand new on this series, but we still have a few spots left to close this one. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, Houston, Rams, and Miami. New Orleans, Giants, Jets. So 9 still left there to close this. We'll make sure we get it closed before we roll. But we're on Gold Rush now. So let's close the screen. We have our box number. Let's see if anybody got the guess right. Retired NFC West running back. Did I make it easy? Did I make it hard? There's a few of you that got it right. I know that. I don't know how many, though. Here we go. Is it a PC helmet? Is it a Future Series helmet? 3, 2, 1. It is a PC helmet. Seen very little of these. I wish there was more of them. Trying to figure out who got it right. We've got a Rams Blaze. And it is Mr. Marshall Faulk. Steven Jackson, Dickerson, great guesses. Barely off. It's Marshall Faulk. I went with semi-easy guess today. Who had Marshall Faulk? There was at least 2 of you, maybe 3 or 4 of you. Thomas, you got your guess right again today. Thomas had Faulk. I'm going up as far as it'll let me go. Thomas had Faulk. Let me know if I... Obi had Faulk. It may have just been you two. If I missed anyone, let me know. Bill says boo. It was almost Dickerson. I baited you. You were close. I don't know that I've ever seen a Dickerson Blaze, to be honest with you. I'm sure they're out there, but the one that I've seen floating around the most is usually Faulk or Warner. But I haven't seen a Rams Blaze floating around for probably over a year. They're just not easy to find. So Thomas and Obi, $10 credit for you guys. Use it how you want. Congrats. Let's do our Gold Rush, and then we'll come back and do Radke and Big Al's. You got Bama, Oregon, Florida State, OSU, Boston College, Texas, Boston College, Alabama, Miami, OSU, USC, Texas, LSU, Ohio State, Ohio State, Ohio State. Okay, last chance to guess. There's a few of you that are probably haven't guessed yet. I know it probably seems stupid. If you don't like guessing, you don't have to, but free little fun game. Okay, now let's close the poll too, because it's not even really that close. 34, 26, 20, 20. You guys are sticking with your baby. AFC West, AFC North, AFC West, right? Going AFC North, AFC West again. Okay. Trades are there for the hockey guys. If you want them, let me know. Just an option. Getting them out of my way. I'll snag New England and Big Al's. New England got claimed here live, Scott. So they were open, but they were the only one that got claimed. So the list above, everyone but New England is available. Sorry, that's bum luck. Box 2 was the 4th out of 4. Yeah. Good luck, all. Good luck, Gusty Gabe. Good luck winning the helmet. Okay, we're going to end with a black speed box. No college, no VSR4. I really wanted to see one of the big name VSR4s this series. We didn't make it happen. Jim Brown, Drew Brees. That doesn't mean there's not a speed of them as well, but I like the big name VSR4s. They're fun. Okay, everybody. Good luck. What do we have? I see it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That is a Eclipse. Just in case you can't see it, sometimes that color red is hard to tell the team. I'm going to pull it out before I ruin it if you're watching it on a small phone. Flutie, come on, Boston College. Who had Buffalo? Buffalo was a random going to Scott. Scott, your Cincy claim live. Got you Buffalo as a random. Every once in a while, I would say more often than not, Buffalo gets claimed, but not today. They made it to the randoms. And we've got 3, 2, 1. I'd love to end this case on a Josh Allen. It's Mr. Flutie. I love seeing him every time. He's one of the Gold Rush darlings. Fitting that we end this case on him. But I love seeing him. Doug Flutie, white paint pen on this one. Beckett certified, going to Scott. Scott, nice hit. And there was a few of you guys that guessed Boston College. Yeah, I saw you chose Boston College. So did Jonathan. And Jonathan, you claimed New England, probably hoping for a New England Doug Flutie. Wait, did he play for New England too, right? New England, Buffalo, and the Chargers. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Okay, Scott, nice hit. Let me get all the people that got them right. Oh, that means you get the points too, because that was Carlos and Jonathan. Carlos, you had USC, so unfortunately you're back to 0. So is everybody else that didn't guess Boston College. But Jonathan, all right, that's 2 in a row for you. So we'll wait one more week. If you get 3 in a row right, and you get to do it on a Racky next week, since we're not going to do a Gold Rush this next week. And that's the last Gold Rush. It is from this case, yep. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna keep the guesses going with Racky, at least for a little bit. If we stop it, I'll stop it on time where everyone gets it wrong. I'm not gonna say, oh, 2, so bad, so sad, sorry. Okay, so let me write those down here. Who else had Boston College? Was it just Bill and Jonathan? Bill B. Jonathan R times 2 for BC. Bama, Boston. I think that's it. There's only a few guesses, so. But 2 you got right. There is your Doug Flutie. Scott, nice hit. Great one there, Mr. Flutie. Not a little business we call. Make it so it's not just sitting there sideways. All right, guys, we're down to our last 2 pre-fills. Both need a little help. Racky a little less than Big Al's. Let's open this up and see where we're live fills. I don't know if we're going to do a 3-box live fill or a 2-box pick one random one. I'll decide after we close the 4-box. We'll attempt a Racky live fill. We'll do some jerseys as well, and we'll see how the night goes. But in Racky, there is still 1 main spot left. It's $36. It's a pick one, random one style. The teams that are left, Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Carolina, Detroit, Houston, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Chargers, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee. Those are our open teams. Here's our boxes. I'll wait till we get it claimed. I don't know why I'm copying those there. Chris, I'll take the Giants in the 4-box. Got you over here, okay? Thanks, Chris. Good luck to you. Every time I see you claim Chris, I still think about, in Big Al's, I still think about one of my favorite Big Al's helmets was Eli's offensive line on the Giants Eclipse that you hit a while back. Carlos, Atlanta, is that Atlanta in Big Al's or Atlanta in Radkey? One of my favorite helmets. Just so I know, Carlos. You still have it, Chris? I never judge you guys if you move stuff, trade stuff, sell stuff. I mean, I see my helmet collection as like silver or gold sometimes, you know. Sometimes I sell a few things to buy something else I want or to go somewhere or do something. Racky, okay. But yeah, sometimes you hit a helmet that just won't leave you, and I've got a bunch of those. Carlos, I've got Atlanta and Racky. Thank you for closing that. Let's get some randoms here. The Eli O-line. The Super Bowl, I should call it. I don't have to put it with Eli. Super Bowl offensive line, right? Okay, let's get some randoms going for Racky. Seven times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Houston on top. Arizona on bottom. Let's go here, please. Okay, in this one, I've got Jonathan with Chicago, Tampa, Houston, Vegas. Brian, you have Buffalo, Cincy, New Orleans, Carolina. David L., Pittsburgh, Washington, Dallas, San Fran. Chargers, Seattle, Baltimore, Kansas City. Tim, you have Indy, Denver, Minnesota, Tennessee. Tim, if you want to sell your randoms, let me know. If you're going to hold on to them, let me know. Minnesota and Tennessee are those. You may not be watching live anymore. I know you usually take off after a little bit, or you watch the next day or whatever. Brad, New England, Cleveland, Giants, and Miami. Bill, Green Bay, Detroit, Elliott, Rams, and Jets. Scott, Philadelphia, Jacksonville, Carlos, Atlanta, and Arizona. There's Tim. Tennessee is for sale. Looks like you're going to hold Minnesota. If anybody's interested in the Titans, they are $18 as a random. I'm going to run the boxes and get the box number, and then we'll go from there. Buy Minnesota if he's selling. So, Tim, if you want to sell Minnesota, Obi's a buyer. If you're holding on to him now that you see who it is, that's totally fine, which it might. Looks like that might be what you're doing. Titans are up for now. I closed the poll and I showed the votes, so we're good to go there. Making sure I don't forget to do stuff. He's going to keep Minnesota. Okay, so just the Titans available for $18. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 times. Box 11 is what we're rolling with. 11, 7 times. Okay. Closest one to me again. I shifted them since 12 was hit. 11 is now the closest. Okay, last call on the Titans, guys. $18 if you want just a random spot. It's not random anymore, I should say. A solo spot, Titans. Or $18 from this one box. Or if not, we'll get rolling. Who's texting me? Work text. No thanks. Text me in the morning, please. Could get Tannehill. Doubtful. There's a player. See, I'm hesitant to say it now because I don't want to act like I know what's in here. I don't. But there's a player that did a signing recently that played for a bunch of different teams that I bet we see at some point in Radke. We don't see it in Gold Rush. We may see it elsewhere, but I'm trying to think of all the teams. I don't think he played for Tennessee. Okay, 11. Some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. It's a cool name. I wouldn't mind having it on my PC. Didn't win a Super Bowl or anything. Ooh. Rough cut, Al. Rough cut all around. We've pulled Tennessee more than a couple times from this product, Tim. So one thing I like about Radke is some teams definitely hit less than others, but it's not like there's a team we don't see. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Going with this style. Again, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Only the second one we pulled from this style. First one was also from Radke. Hard to see in there. I mean, you can see the logo there. That is an STS 4.0. Boy, do I love Radke products. That's a slick looking helmet too. The finish is nice. Cowboys STS 4.0, black padding inside. This is Radke certified. It is an authentic as well. Dallas was a claim for David. David hitting the Cowboys. Sorry, something happened to my voice. A frog in there. Oof. Okay. This one's fun. 3, 2, 1. I don't think I would have guessed him on this style. But there it is. Thomas, if you're here, look away. Thomas has been looking for Roger Staubach since 1994. Roger Staubach, Cowboys STS 4.0 authentic. That's a beautiful helmet. Dave, nice hit. See, Thomas says, I see. You've been after Staubach for a long time, Thomas. Every time I see Staubach, I think of you. So I need to just start looking for some that I can use to trade to you too, Thomas. He's not been easy to find lately, but maybe this is giving me hope. Maybe there's some stuff floating around of him. Great hit, Dave. Yeah, I know. Fantastic hit. Staubach STS 4.0 authentic. That's a beautiful helmet. Okay, I've not been paying attention to divisions, but I don't think either of those are yours, unfortunately. AFC East and NFC East. So 1-1-0-0. Good news is you're only down one. It's box 11, so I'm going to get rid of 11. All right, guys, we're to the part where we need some work done here for Big Al's. The worst product of them all. I'm just joking. 4-boxer for 43. We've got these teams left. We will do a live fill Big Al's right after this. I just don't know if it's going to be a 3 or 2 box. Usually I use the measuring tape of fill as an idea of how we're filling as a group, and this one's telling me that maybe and again, it's a 4-boxer. It's more expensive too, so I get that. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, Houston, Rams, Miami, New Orleans, and the Jets. 8 teams. I don't think I missed any claims. Please let me know if I did, and I will update it. There was a lot of different claims going on there, and I could have easily missed some. Brian taking Miami. Houston going to Scott. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Down to 6 left. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, Rams, New Orleans, and the Jets. I'm going to grab a drink while on the road and forgot you were live tonight. Of course, tonight will be the night you pull my teams. Yeah. Sometimes that happens, David. You miss something. You could be on them for weeks and weeks, and you don't see them, and the one time you forget, and boom, boom, boom. We've got 6 left here. Atlanta, Carolina, Cleveland, Rams, New Orleans, and Jets. Let me grab a drink really quick while we're waiting for this one to fill. Bill's going with Cleveland. Thanks, Bill. Good luck to you. Slowly but surely getting there. Gold by Cole Caulfield. Down to 5 left, guys. We're almost there. I apologize for the yawning. I didn't realize I was a little sleepy. I was just going to look at something. I can't remember. Oh, the game. Oh, Utah already started at 8. That's right. That's all right. I'll catch it after since it's a late start. let's do this. Let's discount those last 5 to 40 each instead of 43. Big whoop, I know, but we're going to do that. Oh, you're good. You can always check later too, Dave. I trust you if you want to claim. You're fine to sit out as well if that's what you want to do, but I'm pretty easy, assuming you'll take care of it when you can. Oh boy, that was a double opener. Rams going to Elliot for 40. Thanks, Elliot. Good luck to you. Okay, down to 4 spots left. Atlanta, you got it. Oops, with an asterisk. So 40 for these guys, not 43. I know you know that, but just so I remind myself when I'm checking payments later. Brian taking New Orleans at the discounted rate. So just the Jets and Carolina left, last 2. And just as a measurer here, guys, who's hoping for a 3-boxer and who, if you don't really care, then don't comment, I guess. If we don't have enough steam, I may just do a 2-boxer, pick one random one like we do at the end of the stream usually, instead of 3-box. I enjoy the 3-boxer, but there's a lot of claims. I prefer a 3-boxer, but I don't want to sit here and spin the wheels if that's what's going to happen. Carolina, Brad, thank you. Just 40 for that one instead of 43. Jets are our last team left to close us. What I'll do here, I've not read them off, so let me read them and then I'll roll the boxes and hopefully we get it clean by then. So Nick, I've got you with Arizona, Jacksonville, DW, Atlanta, Bill S, Baltimore, Zach, Buffalo, Brad, Carolina, Joseph, Chicago, Brant, Cincy, Bill S, you have Cleveland and Dallas, Tim, you have Denver, Detroit, Bill S, Green Bay, Scott, Houston, Brian E, Indy, Ty, you've got Kansas City, Brad, Vegas, Brian W, Chargers, Elliot, the Rams, Brian W, Miami, Bill S, Minnesota, Carlos, you have New England, Brian W, New Orleans, Chris, the Giants, Jets are our last team open, David L, Philadelphia and Washington, Brad, Pittsburgh, Zach, San Francisco, Bill S, Seattle, Tennessee, and Bill B, Tampa. So I'm going to close this. We'll get the box. We'll make sure we get the Jets filled up before we get there. 4-boxer, thanks for joining all. Let's shake it up. First one of the night. 4 numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, 4. One extra in there. Okay, first one is 54, 5-4. I feel like I was just there's a player today I was bidding on with the number 54. Dustin, Jets. So just 40 for the Jets, Dustin. Thank you. Good luck to you. $80. Jay Ricebox. Digging the STS 4.0. Me too. I really like them. They need to be like out for a little bit longer for me to like compare if I like them better than that. Dallas one looks darker than the Eagles one we pulled the other day, but I like it. It's like a burnt. I don't even know. It looks nice. I bet the consensus is people like this a little bit better than the original STS, but I don't know. I like them. 54, 80, 78. We're kind of on that same trend of pulling numbers under 100. So all on the shelves and in the wall. Roll all the way back there. And I jinxed it. 149, 149. Remember, guys, I strictly mention that as a statistics thing. There's no rhyme or reason to what's over 100 and what's under 100. That's just the way I stack them in the other room. So I think about it. Okay, we got it all filled up, correct? Let me Yes, we did. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 54, 80, 78, and 149. What we'll do is we'll try a 3-boxer after this. I would assume that we're not going to do a 2-box at the end of the night, so this will probably be our final 3 boxes for Big Al's today, which is normally, we've been doing that for the last few months, just 7. We'll do a Radke after that. We'll do some licensed jerseys tonight, fun new additions. I can't remember who they are, but I'll remind you when we get there. Okay, let me grab them. All right, let's make sure. 54, 80, 78, 149. Okay, we're good. We will try a 3-boxer after this, guys. Big Al's full size, and then we'll do probably Radke some jerseys tonight. Okay, 54 up first. Series 36. Oh! 9-pointer. What's the highest we've done so far this series? We've had a 5 and a 4 and some 3s and a 2. No 1s, no 10. 9-pointer. Wowza. Okay. Whoever's getting this is going to be on top of the Wonka points, at least for this for a little bit. There's a name on there. Does not match who it is. Okay, here we go. So if you saw the name, ignore it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's one of 2 teams, I suppose. We've got a slate for the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland slate with the orange style slate instead of the silver style slate. 9-pointer. Going to Cleveland. Cleveland was a live fill, or one of the last teams. Bill snagged them here for us live. Bill, that's you. Hitting the Browns slate. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going with Mr. Jerry Jeudy. Heard his name called in the game yesterday with poor Shadur. Becca certified has a little bit of orange on it at least. Jerry Jeudy. It's a clean helmet, that's for sure. Plain on the Browns, no logo. Jeudy slate, but on top of that, 9 Wonka. Wowza. Okay, let me put that down here. Hold on. Bill asked Jerry Jeudy. Alabama alum. Today is the 17th, so we didn't pull any Wonka on our Saturday boxes, huh? I don't think so. Okay, next up, box 78. Series 36. 0 Wonka. Good luck, everyone. Okay. This is a name that I think, well, I need to make sure I let it turn around. Wonka, it's been 84 years, I know. I think I said this one at 0, but let me make sure. 3, 2, 1. This is a name that we pulled just late last series. It was a memorable day. Unless this is, we'll make sure here. We've got a Houston Oilers, this time with a visor on it. That's Tennessee Titans hitting on this one. Seattle, Tennessee combo, Bill S. Bill snagging the Titans, getting a Houston Oilers. And again, it is 3, 2, 1. Didn't know if it was on one with a multi-sign. I'm pretty sure I have him again on a different helmet with more people. But we hit his solo Oilers helmet last series. We're hitting them again this series. Sometimes they hide, but came out late, came out early this series. Bill hitting again. Warren Moon, Hall of Fame 06. I'm still after a classic Oilers Warren Moon for myself. Don't have one. Beckett certified, nice hit. Congrats. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next box. Box 80. Yeah, those are some fun helmets so far. 80, Series 36. 0 Wonka. We're going from one throwback helmet to another throwback helmet. This time it is the Broncos on a throwback. They wore these, I don't know if they wore them yesterday, but they wore them a week ago or the last game. And I remember saying to my wife, that's the best jersey in sports, I think. The best outfit, the orange crush looking outfit. Denver, and this one was Tim. Tim, you had the Broncos. I may have more than one throwback. I want to see what this one is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yesterday, half the Chiefs. Was they wearing them yesterday? Sundays are like a blur to me sometimes. We've got Steve Atwater on a throwback. We've seen Steve Atwater a bunch from Gold Rush stuff, usually on an Eclipse, though. Sometimes on a Flash, too. I just wanted to say after the Chiefs, yeah. You won. Broncos won. Steve Atwater going to Tim. Tim, nice hit. Denver Broncos throwback. Been a little bit since I've seen Atwater on a throwback. That's your division. It just reminded me there's one for you. One before was AFC South. That's not for you. One before that was AFC North. There's two for you. 2-2 to 1-0. I think you guys are tied for the lead. Not bad. Okay. 149, Series 36. Zero Wonka. That might be the first time that type of label matched the helmet. Which is weird because I don't think it originally went to this helmet. Just noticing a mark on the opposite side. I'll see if I can get it off. In orange with the matte blue helmets yesterday. Is that what it was? Yeah, it's a really good jersey. Really good outfit, I should say, altogether. 3, 2, 1. Funny part is the first box, there's a little red there. I'll see if I can get it off. It's probably from someone's wall or something. On the reverse side. This is made to look like an ice. It is a custom with a custom ice decal. It's an ice helmet. Minnesota Vikings Ice Custom JSA certified. The first box I opened, which was Jerry Jeudy, said Chris Carter on it. I didn't know if you guys saw that, but it wasn't Chris Carter, obviously. Jonathan says Peterson. We've seen a Peterson like this before. Is that who it is? 3, 2, 1. It is. AP on the custom ice helmet. You think did Bill go for 3? Bill, Minnesota is Bill. Bill, congrats. I'll see if I can get that red cleaned off for you. Likely just scraping against someone's wall. I see it all the time. I didn't notice it when I got it back. So, okay. Congrats. That was a big 3-boxer for you. Okay, we had. Congrats, winner. Sorry to everyone else. We had Jerry Jeudy, Warren Moon, Steve Atwater, and Adrian Peterson. Let's do a 3-boxer live fill here. And let's see how it goes. We'll give this one time to fill as well. Okay, top chat, back to live chat. I was going to say, usually it's smart to do that. Probably just for this first time, yes. After that, the claim slowed down pretty quick, so it shouldn't be a confusing. Nick, I've got you at Jacksonville, Tampa Bay going to Bill B. Kansas City going to Bill S. Indy going to Brady. San Francisco going to Bill. Zach just behind Washington, Dave. Cincy is Brant. We're definitely going to need some help on this one, guys, so we'll see where it gets to, and then we'll start listing off the teams that are left. Pittsburgh is Obi. Chicago is Les. Arizona is gone. Detroit for Zach. Gotcha, Zach. Green Bay is there for Bill. San Francisco is gone. Carlos. Buffalo is there for Zach. Atlanta for Jake. Gotcha, Jake. Pats going to Carlos. Philadelphia is Scott. And then Miami, Zach. Probably a little under halfway, or a little over halfway. 16 claim, 14 to go. We'll leave this open. We got 14 spots left. Carlos Jets. We'll slowly get this one going, guys. 13 spots remain. Atwater, Peterson, Jeudy, Moon, Flutie, Staubach, Kevin Smith, another Smith, a Tucker, and Kopitar so far. Dallas going to Joseph. Thanks, Joseph. Chargers for Carlos. Got you, Carlos. I'm going to type who's left here just in case it's small. Wait a second here. Bill S. taking Seattle, Tennessee. Okay, that should be the updated. Is that 10? Baltimore, Carolina, Cleveland, Denver, Houston, Raiders, Rams, Minnesota, New Orleans, and Giants. 10 left to close this one. We will do a live fill rad key after this, and then some licensed jerseys. So if you're waiting for jerseys, they're coming up in just a little bit. Let me identify who we added. I want to say it was 1 hockey, 1 baseball, and 1 football. Football was who? Puka Nacua, new addition. I don't know if we've had him yet. It might be the first time for Puka. Hockey was Quentin Byfield, Kings jersey. Don't think I've seen him anywhere else. Anybody else have him in a hockey jersey break? So that was a fun one. Nice, young, good player for the Kings. And then baseball, Matt Olson, right? Braves, Nike. I was going to do a Brave no matter what. It's been a little bit since I've added a Brave. It was either him or Schmaltz. I'll go with Olson first. Anyways, we're going to do that after the rad key. Houston for Scott. Thanks, Scott. Good luck to you. Down to 9 spots left. We're getting there. So about the same spot we were at with Big Al's when we got live earlier. I'm here, guys. I'm just checking scores while I'm waiting. Can someone tell me why Utah is favored on the road against Anaheim when Anaheim's been playing great? Doesn't make any sense to me. And we're losing 1-0. Of course we are. Why would they have us as opening favorites, though? The same record. It's in Anaheim. Houston, Baltimore going to Brian. Got you, Brian. Eight spots left. Anaheim, one of those teams that's kind of outplaying their predicted status too, just like Utah. Just seems strange to favor us on the road when we're about the same. Florida had 8 goals. Tell me one was Reinhardt. Nope, of course not. Slowly getting there, guys. 8 left. Went with this instead of a 2-boxer. Unable to install. Then deleted. That's fine. Okay, where are we at? Carolina, Cleveland, Denver. Scared of Denver, huh? Rams, Minnesota, New Orleans, New York Giants. Missing Baltimore, Houston. 8 teams left to close us. There's still names I need to remove from that, but I haven't done it yet. David, got you with the Giants. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Seven left. Carolina, Cleveland, Denver, Vegas, Rams, Minnesota, and New Orleans. 3 of those teams have hit. Remember this series, they have 6 names per team at the start of the series. We just started last week. So teams that have hit today still have plenty of hits left in the series. I know most know that, but just in case. Okay, down to last 7. Make that 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what we're going to do here, let's see. Carolina, Cleveland, Denver, Rams, Minnesota, New Orleans. We'll do the last 6 at 29 each. We'll discount these ones as well in the second half, just for the sake of time. We can keep it moving here, or attempt to, I should say. Sergei Bobrovsky has earned a win. Thank you, Sergei. Minnesota, Zach, gotcha. For 29, Denver, gotcha, Zach. For 29 down to just 4 left. Carolina, Cleveland, Rams, and New Orleans, all at 29 apiece. The last 4 teams. Brian taking New Orleans. Down to 3 left. Three spots left. As soon as we get 1 or 2 more claimed, I'll start reading these off, but I'll go grab the boxes when we get down to 1 or 2 spots left. Nick, you've got Arizona, Jacksonville, Jake, Atlanta, Brian W, Baltimore, Zach, Buffalo, Les, Chicago, Brant, Cincy, Joseph, Dallas, Zach B, Denver, Detroit, Bill S, Green Bay, Scott, Houston, Brady, Indy, Bill S, Kansas City, Brian W, Vegas, Carlos, the Chargers, Zach, Miami, Minnesota, Carlos, New England, Brian W, New Orleans, David L, Giants and Washington, Carlos, the Jets, Scott, Philadelphia, Obi, Pittsburgh, Bill S, you have San Francisco and the Seattle combo, Bill B, Tampa Bay. Down to 3 teams left at 29 apiece, Carolina, Cleveland, and the Rams. We will attempt a Radke after this and then some jerseys to end the night. For the sake of time, I'm going to roll the bingo balls and grab boxes now, or wait until these get filled up. Might as well. Might as well. Okay, here we go. 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Extra one in there. I'll bring them up nice and close to the screen. $92. Reggie White, but more obtainable signature Strahan, like I was guessing in Brad's room. $197. I saw a thing today. It's hard to see, but that's just not focusing. There it goes. $197. Who was it? It was like ESPN or someone, Sports Center, someone big made like a post about Aaron Donald retiring, and they said, nice career in 97. They called Aaron Donald 97. Am I missing something? His college number wasn't 97, was it? Wasn't he 99 at Pittsburgh too? People were like all in the comments saying, yeah, way to go, 97, even though I'm confused. 77, it's not focusing, but I think you can see those are 2 7s. Anyone else see that? Have a career in 97. Maybe I'm the dumb one. It means something else, and I'm just not thinking through that correctly. Could be. Okay, 3 teams left. I'll grab the boxes in a second when we get a little closer. Carolina, Cleveland, and the Rams. He was 97 at Pitt? Okay, maybe. But wouldn't they say, like, oh, was he getting his number retired at Pittsburgh? Not at the Rams? Maybe I'm the moron. I could have sworn it was that someone was wearing like a Rams thing while they were filming him. Maybe it was at the Pittsburgh game? Oh, man, I'm stupid for even. Jonathan taking the Rams. Okay. At Pittsburgh? Oh, man. That's why. Just seems weird that like ESPN or SportsCenter would say 97. He would refer to him as his NFL number, but I guess if he's because they made it seem like a retirement, like he's retiring, but he already retired. So I don't know. Retiring his number is what they meant. Man, forget I said that. Makes perfect sense now. Okay, almost there, guys. Two left, Cleveland and Carolina. Alex. Okay, I'm going to grab the boxes. We'll come back. We'll try to get the last 2 filled up. Make that 1. Carolina. So just Cleveland left, guys. I'm going to grab the boxes. What are we waiting on? Cleveland, last team left. Cleveland. Let's put Dave down. 2 of these were on the bottom of some stacks. Huffing and puffing. I'm too lazy to like, well, not I'm too lazy, but I don't like taking like 3 boxes down and another 3 and then grabbing them off. So I just stick my hand underneath and lift up 8 boxes stacked and try to like shimmy it out. Faster, but probably harder. Or maybe it's not even faster. I don't know. I'll close the screen since we're just waiting on Cleveland. Last team. Browns will close us. We will do a Racky live fill after this. Although I don't know where it went. It was pasted there, now it's not. But it didn't go posted on there either, so. Last team left, guys, and then we're ready to roll. Appreciate your patience, like I said earlier. One nothing at the end of the first. Okay. Just Cleveland. Well, those came in at the same time. Bill and Dave trying to help us. Bill a little bit ahead. Appreciate it, guys. Bill, I have you on Cleveland with 29. Okay, that closes us. I read off the earlier ones, so we're good to go. We'll do Racky after this. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, 77 up first. Series 36. 0 Wonka. Started off with a 9er, and then we just been dry with the Wonka. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Going Washington. One of my favorite new classic speeds. Just looks like a specialty, even though it's not. I know I say it every time. Who had Washington? You had them in both breaks. David L., you had them in the earlier and this one. Joe Theismann, always a good guess. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Not good luck, everyone. Good luck, Dave. This is Dave. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we've had him. I'm just forgetting. I saw the MVP, and then I was like, that doesn't look like one of the MVPs I know. Anyone remember who that is? Dave Nisett, MVP 1982. That is Mark Mosley. Number 3. I think I didn't realize he was the kicker until you guys told me last time, right? I think that's only the second time we've had him. Maybe third. Maybe I've had him in the past. Nice hit. Mosley. Dave, congrats. Okay, next up. MVP 1982. Box 92. Series 36. Hey, there's some Wonka. We're going very few far in between, but they're big numbers. 9 and now 7. 7-pointer here, box 92. Logan Cooley's number. Better freaking score tonight. That's weird. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a flash. I said 7. Los Angeles Rams flash. Who has the Rams? They were a discounted team too. They got claimed late. Discounted spot hitting a flash for the Rams. Jonathan, you claimed them late. Nick saying Donald. Holy cow, man. 3, 2, 1. I'm sitting here saying, oh, Donald's 97. What are they doing? 99. And I thought he was in the. This is 97. I probably would have had to count it since I was making fun of people, and 97 was his college number. Usually I wouldn't, but that is Aaron Donald in box 92. Close, 97, 99. Jonathan, hitting Aaron Donald on a flash. I feel like I don't know if it's because he signs a little bit more. He doesn't get as much respect in the helmet world as he should. One of the best defensive players of all time. It's a great hit. Flash going to Jonathan. Nice hit. And 7 Wonka. I thought that a weird thing happened there with Donald coming out on after talking about him and on a box number, but it wasn't. And that's why he's mentioned it, because it made me think of 97 when he said it. Aaron Donald, 7 points. No, not the 14th. It's the 17th. Okay. Nice hit, Jonathan. Okay, next up, 197, Series 36. 1 point. Is it 2-2-2-2? NFC South, NFC East. Got the Bavaro, the Mosley, not Mark Bavaro. That's Giants. And then we had 2 NFC North, NFC West with Peterson and Donald. 2-2. Wow, it's all tied at 2. Okay, 197, Series 36. 1 Wonka. Got people Oh, it's not. I thought someone was messaging me to complain. Happens every stream, but nope. Someone trying to sell me something. Trust me, guys. I already feel the sadness. That's twice the same name has been on top of a helmet, and I don't think it's who it is again. Nope. That's crazy. Same night, I mean. Totally different team. 1 pointer. We finally got a low number. 3, 2, 1. We've got the 305 alternate. Any Dolphins fans in here? Was anybody just weirded out? Or if you're a Dolphins fan, were you mad that McDaniel, I think that's his last name, right, didn't kick that field goal with a minute whatever left and went for it, and then it forced overtime? I mean, it still won, but was that not? Am I going crazy? If that's LaFleur and he chooses to do that, doesn't take the points, I think I'm mad. Bill B, it's the Dolphins. I know. I'm sorry. Not only is it not your team, but it's a team you don't really like. Miami was Zach B. Zach's the only one cheerleading, saying nice job, and he gets a helmet after that. So nice job, Zach. 305 classic speed. I don't know why, but I thought that decision to not kick was crazy. It didn't bite them. They're lucky it didn't. It should have. 3, 2, 1. Or I kind of wish it would have. Kind of like when Sirianni went for it and he gave us the ball back, and we should have had a chance, but we didn't get the field goal range or whatever it was. We haven't seen him a little bit. It's nice to pull Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle, Fanatic certified on the 305 speed, going to Zach. Zach, nice hit. I dig it. Congrats. Okay. We had Mark Mosley. We had Aaron Donald, we had Jalen Waddle. Let's try a Radke live fill here. See how this one goes. Now we're gonna do some jerseys after this, and that'll end it. But let's make sure this one gets filled up first. We did not fill a Radke live fill last Monday. We did on Wednesday, but not Monday. So let's see how this one goes. Sometimes they're slower. I understand that. Probably my favorite third-party product ever is Radke. I wish others would run it that are not on TikTok so I could join, but it's not my look. I wish others would run Flyer Factory Pick Your Player too. I like doing those, but I get to open them at least. So, okay, Radke, I've got Nick with a random up. I've got Bill S with Green Bay. I've got Jonathan with Chicago. San Francisco and Steelers for Dave. That's 4 and 5. Ooh, added Devoid. Be a new nickname, maybe. Pittsburgh. Chicago's gone. Cincy is not gone. That's spot 6 for Zach. All right, Cincy. Tampa Bay is Scott. Atlanta for Jake. Buffalo. Jake, hopefully I'm not pissing you off with that Matt Olson edition. I don't even know if you like him. Every time I put anything Atlanta in, I'm thinking, oh, Jake thinks I'm putting it in for him. I just have a lot of Atlanta stuff that I like. It's like, all right, here we go. Another Atlanta guy. Al, you're the worst. Buffalo. Just ignore me if you need to. Denver, Dustin. 11 is Dave with Washington. We're getting there, guys. 12 is Seattle for Brad. Brad, I had to all your Falcon stuff. I watched that game yesterday. Brad, I was at my daughter's Nutcracker performance on Saturday while you were doing the break. I had a lot of spots. I think I only hit the one time, but the helmet was that VSR4. If you haven't shipped it yet, will you send me a picture of it? That Warren Sapp with all those inscriptions is not one I've seen before. That thing is awesome. So anyway, that's why I wasn't. I don't know if you did a live fill or not. I bet you did, but I was not there. I was joking to Bill that if I tried to claim, I'd probably get my head chopped off by my wife. So while my daughter's dancing, Indy's number 13. But if you haven't shipped yet, or if you have a picture of it, I want to see that thing. I think it's cool. 14. How do you regress so bad? I don't know. I feel bad. It gets frustrating. Brad Houston. 15 is Jonathan with New England. Okay, just one spot left. There's also a random up for 18. I'm going to get rid of these because we're one away. Brad might be muted. I'll message him later. All right. Hey, Coke's already gone. Water's down to my last sip. Last claim left. We will do some licensed jerseys after this, guys. 20 spots. Bunch of fun names in there. We've hit some big ones recently. I've added some big ones recently. Oh, there's Brad. We'll do. Yeah, if you have a picture, if you've already packaged it, don't worry about it. It's a cool one. Random going to Elliot. Thanks, Elliot. Good luck to you. And then Miami is our final claim for Dave. We're good to go. Thanks, guys. Let me run some randoms. Let's see where they are, and then we'll get a box number. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Philadelphia on top, Cleveland on bottom. Okay, Nick F., I've got you with the Chargers. Elliot, you bought Philadelphia. Bill, you've got Green Bay and Minnesota. Jonathan R., Chicago and the Giants. David L., San Francisco, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, and the Jets. Zach B., Cincy and Tennessee. Scott, Tampa and Vegas. Jake, Atlanta and Dallas. Brian, Buffalo, Kansas City. Dustin, you have Denver and Baltimore. David L., Washington and Jacksonville. Brad, Seattle, Carolina, Houston, and the Rams. Zach, Indy, and Arizona. Jonathan, you have New England and Detroit. David L., Miami, and Cleveland. Let's get a box number here. And we just went AFC East right there, right? So you're losing by 1. You want to hit this one so you're tied. I'm hoping for you guys. Here's our remaining box numbers. Whoops, I don't know if I hit cut or copy because I did it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every time I count like that, I think of Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega. Okay, number 1. That's why we open box 1. We didn't. It's sitting right on top. Box 1. Good luck, all. Let me not forget and copy over the licensed jersey thing. We're going to do that for our final claim if I can actually copy it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used to listen to that more often than I should have as a kid, and my brother would make fun of me. Mambo number 5. Flash from the past. Okay, box 1. Good luck, all. Radkey Sports. These are effectively our last 5 or last 6 quarterback series. He announced what the next series was, and I already forgot. Thanksgiving? Something to do with Thanksgiving? I can't remember. We'll likely do 1 case of it or one double case of it. I can't remember what it was. It was something decent, I think. We missed the whole October Halloween month, scary month, which I'm fine with. It would have been like 1 horror thing per case, which is cool, but I never want to take away from the value of the helmets. I prefer great football series, different teams. X's are fun though. I just tend to think it's that expensive series, you know. And someone took a knife to the top of that box. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. Couldn't be me. I cannot tell what team that is yet. Now I can tell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Seen a little bit more of a trend the last few cases. And I don't want to say I don't like it. I do like it. I think it's nice to know that it's possible to hit the same team, which is it's our second from this double case. Kansas City on a nice clean slate. Look at Kansas City in this one. Kansas City was Brian on your Buffalo claim. Brian W. hitting Chiefs as your random. Here we go. McDuffie, Mahomes. We hit a Mahomes this case. 3, 2, 1. Everyone acted like this guy coming back was the savior of their season, and I mean, he's pretty dang good. We've hit him a few times with Radke now. On a classic authentic a while back, now on a slate. That is Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice, they welcomed him back like he was coming back from, I don't even know, like a service mission, but he was coming back from being suspended for speeding, getting in a crash or something. Rashee Rice, Brian, nice hit. That's a fun one. Needed that division. Hey, that is your division, AFC West. It's back to being tied 3-3-2-2. Wow. Okay, congrats, Brian. Nice hit on the Rashee Rice. We're not out of space, but let's do our licensed jersey to end the night. I'll put it over here for now, just because I don't have space for it on. Oh, let's just not be lazy. rim. I just want everyone to fall off. As long as it's sitting there, which it is, we're good. Okay. Let's finish with some licensed jerseys, guys. Nice hit, Brian. Gold ink, you know, those ones, I've seen the red and I've seen the gold. I like them both. Maybe a little bit right. What's the one that I have that I asked you guys this question the other week? That's probably a few months ago. Everything is in a different space now, so maybe it's right here. It is. It's like this one. It's on a small screen now, but like gold ink on that or purple. I love the purple, but it's harder to see, that's for sure. Not as bad when you're up close. The Chris Carter purple ink. I think gold ink probably stands out a little bit more. At least that red is semi-bright. It's hard to see on the screen, but I can see it plain as day right here. All right, guys, let's see if we can fill this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're about halfway, it looks like. So let's see if we can get 10 more claims here. Larry, I've got you with Magic Johnson. Larry V, gotcha. 2, Bill with Griffey. Gotcha, Bill. Number 3, Craig just belly behind on Griffey. And it was not Alabama, Craig. It was Boston College. I liked your guess. Just your opinion. Hey, yeah, everyone. It's. I like talking about what people like. Your opinions on stuff, because sometimes, most of the time, it's different what I think, and I'm the one that builds the series, and I want to know what you guys think on stuff. Sometimes it's stuff, details like ink, I can't be as picky on that. Ellie for Mark. 4 is Acuna. For Jake, got you, Jake. 5 is Bure. For Brian. 6 is Matt Olson for Jake. Uh-oh, Jake. See what I did? But I'm pretty sure Acuna's for Mark, right? For your buddy Mark. So maybe your turn to jump in the ring on this. I don't know. 7 is Fox. Yeah, okay. That's not Jake. I was just saying your name out loud, but it wasn't Jake. It was Craig. 8, Huberdeau. For Brian. 9 is Hogan. Hulky Hulk Hulkster going to Bill S. 10 is Max Crosby for Mike. 11, Cole Caulfield. Is that Jason? I'll put Amber just in case, but is it by chance Jason? 11, 12. So I got you on Caulfield, Amber. 12 is Joker. Jokic for Zach. 13, Nate. What's up, Nate? Shaquille O'Neal. There's 8 plus 5, right? 13. Okay. 14 is Stamkos. Steven Stamkos for Brian. Okay, we're 6 short. I'll show some pictures here in a second. Let me know, Amber, if that's Jason. I know that you already have my payment info. If you're someone that's newer, let me know and I can put it in the chat here. I always just make sure, just in case. Okay, let's show some pictures though. Ooh, I updated it yesterday, but did I change the pictures yesterday? I did. Good. Okay, you can always find the full series in the pin section, guys. I try to do my best to update it when I add new jerseys. I fell to the last 2 weeks, but I did it this week. Here's some of the new names. Puka's in there. Byfield's in there. Both claimed. Ray Bork, semi-new. Dominique Wilkins, semi-new. Herbert's new. Sergachev's new. Both claimed. Matsui, Quinn Hughes. Vasilevsky and Jason Taylor. Martin Brodeur and JSN. David Robinson, Jim Rice. Rasmus Dahlin on the alternate. Brock Bowers, Chris Johnson, Mike Evans, the Mailman, Jerome Bettis split, Mayfield, Bam Adebayo, Stamkos was claimed. Jeff Bagwell, Jordan Love and Chris Paul, Rod Woodson, Wade Boggs, Vince Carter and Champ Bailey, Mark McGuire, Chris Carter, Chris Webber, Josh Jacobs and Philip Forsberg, Jim Kelly, Tracy McGrady and Tyler Seguin, Bo Nix and Will Smith, Justin Jefferson, Brett Hull, Vlad Jr., Austin Matthews and Gleyber Torres, Rivas, Trevor Lawrence, Adrian Dantley, Ewing and Sorokin, Paul Coffey. That's all. Okay, let's go back here and share this page. Trying this one out. We're down to 6 spots left. Good grief, Utah. Score a goal. Okay, I don't want to shut this one down. We'll see if we can get a little closer, though. 6 left. That's a cool signature. And I saw that was you, Jason, so we're good. Who was Hawks? The Atlanta Hawks? It was Dominic Wilkins, yep. On a Mitchell and Ness. Correct. I didn't realize that I added him a few weeks, or like last week. I didn't realize about him being Atlanta. Man, I had the 2 LAs too. I need to try to spread out the Chargers last week. I need to try to spread out the cities. I don't really look at it that much for city basis, but I probably should spread the wealth. I looked at, remember how I kept talking about singles of the major sports I hadn't included yet out of the 400 and something jerseys we've done. I think there's only 5 teams that have never been included in the series out of all 130 major sport teams, however many there are. 30, 32, what is that? 124? Missing just 5. We were missing 7, but 2 of them are in right now. 2 of the teams we never had are in right now. Who are they? Maybe the Nets. And then the Bullets, those 2. And then maybe one of the Utah Mammoth. I've had Utah in a bunch of times, but yeah, not on a Mammoth jersey yet. So 15 is Dominic Wilkins. For Jake, gotcha, Jake. Martin Brodeur for Larry. Thanks, Larry. Good luck to you. Marty Brodeur. Nate, are you saying I haven't included the Mammoth? You weren't claiming the Utah Mammoth guy, right? Just before I skip over and don't even think about that, please let me know. I'm assuming you were saying that's a team I haven't had before. 95% sure. Down to 4 spots left. Didn't think so. I didn't think so. Just making sure. Although Mikhail Sergachev, probably my second, third favorite player on the Mammoth. Probably third. Maybe fourth, actually. He's one of the bigger names on our team, that's for sure. I think I like, in order, Cooley, Vejmelka, Keller, and then probably Sergachev. Gunther and Sergachev are about the same for me. Schmaltz is fun. There's a bunch of fun guys. Herbert, gotcha. I'm trying to think of. I'm probably forgetting one. Yes, Jake, I got you for Wilkins. It just took me a while to write it down. I got you. Dominique. I was on one of my tangents, but I got you. Zach got you there. Down to 3 spots left, guys. This is our final break of the night. Oh, thank you. What I haven't checked is the NFL score. Oh, it's over. I knew Dallas would win, man. Genty got tackled for a safety, huh? Gosh dang you, Javonte Williams. I had him scoring, but he obviously didn't score. Neither did Genty. Neither did Genty. Nate taking JSN. All right, guys, we're closer. My family is somehow still going. They went to high school play tonight. That's a long play if it's been 2.5 hours. My guess is they're eating at a certain place. Let's see, where are you? They're still at the school. Holy moly. No, that's what I thought, Thomas, but they're still at the school, so. My wife is the one that just doesn't care if the kids go to bed a little later. She works 2 jobs too, so when she gets home, she wants to hang out with them. I just want them to go away. I get to see them enough during the day. She's like, "Oh, okay, we can keep them out till 10:30, go get some food after that, and then go to school the next morning." If I had it my way, man, my kids would go to bed at 8 o'clock every night. Fat chance ever. Okay, just down to our final 2 spots, guys. Thanks for helping us close this one. The last few you guys that have been claiming to help it close, I appreciate that. Everybody else as well. 2 spots left. If we need to run extra solos, we will. But I don't want to do more than 5, so, or that would be 7, sorry. Let's see if we can get the last 2 spots claimed. Two left. Again, we have Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, Brock Bowers, Champ Bailey, Chris Johnson, Chris Carter, Darrelle Revis, Jason Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Jim Kelly, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, Puka Nacua, Rod Woodson, Trevor Lawrence, Vasilevsky, Austin Matthews, Brett Hull, Philip Forsberg, Ilya Sorokin, Mikhail Sergachev, Paul Coffey, Quinn Hughes, Quentin Byfield, Rasmus Dahlin, Ray Bork, Tyler Seguin, Will Smith, Adrian Dantley, Bam Adebayo, Chris Paul, Chris Webber, David Robinson, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, Gleyber Torres, Hideki Matsui, Jeff Bagwell, Jim Rice, Mark McGuire, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Wade Boggs. Will Smith, let's try hockey. You got it. That's one of the ones. Remember how I talked about doing a bounty system where if you hit a jersey that you don't want, it'd be like on a bounty list. If it's one I want, I'd trade you something for it. Will Smith's one of those guys. Usually he's claimed by someone that at least kind of wants him. And it's a nice 9 out of 23 limited edition one too. So, okay, 1 spot left. Thomas, don't forget you have a $10 credit too. You could use it for a solo tonight. if you'd like. Who got the other credit? Was it Obi? Okay, one spot left to close this. I'll give this a minute. If it doesn't close, we'll just have some extra solos. 7 solos instead of 4. But I'd also wait for those to get claimed up. So. Gonna wait 30 more seconds here. Oh, there it is. Bonix will close this. Okay, let's get some randoms going. Brian grabbing. What do I hear? My dog? Hold on. She's probably stuck on the table or something. I might go grab her. Let me look at the. Hold on, guys. My dog's on the. It's just right above me. She's stuck on the table. Let me grab her really fast. Come on, the randoms. Getting old. I could hear her crying up there. Stuck on the table and there's placemats, so she's too scared to jump off. All right, guys, let's get some randoms going here. Sorry for the quick. Right, turn that off. Turn my music back on. 7 times. The final 4 guys will be $10 randoms, $10 solos on the 7th roll. Claim one at a time, please, if you're interested. First to claim them gets them. There's 5, 6, and 7. Austin Matthews, Baker Mayfield, Josh Jacobs, Tracy McGrady. Boy, I love that lineup. I PC all 4 of those jerseys in a heartbeat. Yes, I would. In fact, I already have 2 of those guys in my jersey PC. Okay, let's see the claims there. Matthews going to Nick. Baker going to Bill B. Zach just behind. Jacobs going to Bill S. Zach just behind. Sorry, Zach. Barely behind on both. Tracy McGrady going to Thomas. Thomas, you already paid for that one with your credit. Okay, let's see if anybody has any credit. Larry, Magic Johnson, Jason Taylor, Jerome Bettis. Bill, you have Griffey, Lawrence, and Jefferson. Mark, De La Cruz, Carter, and Rivas. Jake, you have Acuna, Robinson, and Torres. Brian W., you've got Bure, Rice, and Vasilevsky. Jake Olson, Sergachev, and Darlene. Craig, you have Fox, Boggs, and Coffee. Brian W., Huberdeau, Paul, and Bagwell. Bill, Hogan, Puka, and Forsberg. Mike, Crosby, McGuire, and Woodson. Jason, you have Caulfield, Weber, and Love. Zach B., you have Jokic, Guerrero Jr., and Karl Malone. Nate, you've got Shaquille O'Neal, Quinn Hughes, and Patrick Ewing. Brian W., Stamkos, Adebayo, and Bailey. Jake Wilkins, Seguin, and Matsui. Larry V., Brodeur, Evans, and Bowers. Zach B., Herbert, Sorokin, and Quentin Byfield. Nate, you have JSN, Brett Hull, Ray Bork. Zach, you have Will Smith, Chris Johnson, Jim Kelly. And Brian, you had Bo Nix, Chris Carter, and Adrian Danley. Not a single credit there. Sorry, guys. Hughes for sale, Nate. Nate, you want to sell Quinn Hughes for $10 to Nick? Let us know. Evans, Bowers, Taylor for sale. Taylor. Evans, Bowers, all up for $10. Coffee for sale. What are you selling the coffee for, Craig? It's a dumb joke. Coffee. Sold. So Hughes is going to Nick. Buy Evans, says Bill B. Where's Evans? Right here. Okay. I've already answered those ones so far. Jason Taylor, Paul Coffey, Brock Bowers are all available for $10 a piece. This will be our final fill tonight. You guys are tied right now. So AFC West, AFC North. There's some AFC West, AFC North in here, right? Any claims for those two? Crosby, Herbert, Nix. There's actually a lot of them, huh? Bailey, Bettis, Woodson. Whew. That might be the most represented NFL division. So that's your best chance. Maybe that's why you guys vote for it. I didn't realize that. For now, at least, huh? NFC North's pretty high in there, too. There's 3 right there. Okay. Yours, Bill. Thank you. I buy Bork. Kyle, what's up, man? Where's Ray Bork? Nate has Ray Bork. He says sold. Okay. Kyle, gotcha. Okay, Bowers, Coffee, and Taylor. Last call on those. I'm going to close the screen and run the bingo balls, and we'll get rolling here. Anyone wants to buy Jason Taylor, Paul Coffey, or Brock Bowers? They're $10 randoms, solos at this point. I might get done before they get home, which is crazy. Halfway done, at least. Other half is getting it all packaged up and done. Checking payments, my favorite part. Maybe if it was John Coffey. Oh, man, that'd be cool. He passed away, too. I can't think of his name, but I know he has 3 names. Something, John, Michael, John. Something, John. Well, yeah, he was on death row. Michael, I got the Michael right. Michael Clark Duncan. That guy was Green Mile, Armageddon. I'm trying to think what else he's in. He was also in. Can't think of the show. That'd be cool to have his autograph. Okay, check these up. Bigelow. He could be in that, but I don't think he is. See, that's just enough to where it's like, well, he could be, but I don't think he is. Bigelow, Mel Gigolo. That's Rob Schneider. I know they look alike, but they're a little different. Okay, two boxer. 1, 2. The whole 9 yards, is he in that one too? Yeah. I actually have only seen that once, and it was just like a year or so ago. All right, guys. Two boxer here. 32, 3-2. Bunch of players that had that number. That's going to go here, out of the way. 154. Might need to look it up. He played a woman. Oh, is that really him? I don't. Oh, he really was. Okay. Hold on. I think you're lying. Unless it's the other one. I'll look later. All right. Okay. 32-154. Remember, guys, still Jay. I don't know. It's a great question, Nate. I don't know what it is, but I can't put my finger on it. But Jason Taylor, Paul Coffey, not John Coffey, and Brock Bowers. Last three solos available for $10 a piece. I don't know if anyone's going to snag those. So, okay. If they get claimed while I'm gone, we'll grab them. But we'll grab these. 32-154. Great question, Nate. All right. We're going to keep Taylor, Coffey, and Bowers where they're at. Let's put those back to the orange card that they have. All right, guys. 154, 32, 32, 154. We're good. Box one. Maybe. If I can cut it. I think I know who that is. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. One of the older jerseys I've had. I don't think it's been in the series as long as others, but I've had it for a long time. And that was one of the sold randoms. Nick bought this one. And in your defense, Nick, you've tried to buy him for what feels like months and months and months. That is Quinn Hughes, Fanatics certified on the Fanatics breakaway. Vancouver Canucks going to Nick. Nick, nice hit. Great jersey. Got the same one in my collection as well. I don't really see his jerseys all that much anymore. I used to see him a bunch. I see more Jack Hughes than him right now. Quinn Hughes, Vancouver Canucks. Maybe the last one we have for a while. Nice hit, Nick. No fight strap on this one. This is a breakaway. I really like the material on these ones, though. Kind of a bad fold job, but it's a little hard to fold. Set you the what pitcher, Nate? Michael Clark Duncan? They are soft. I like them, though. They're soft, but they're still very, sturdy. Maybe. Oh, gosh. I'm opening this on my phone, not on the computer. I can't believe You made me think that was Michael Clark Duncan. I remember that scene too. That is not Michael Clark Duncan. No, it's not. There is no chance that is Michael Clark Duncan. 0 chance. That is a woman. Okay, 154. Oh my gosh, man. I know that scene too. And when you said it, it made me like think of his face, and then I looked it up. I'm like, I don't see him in the. It's an actor named Big Boy. Is it really? Hold on. Big Boy. That is not Michael Clark Duncan. You better put some respect on MCD. Oh my gosh, guy. Ooh, mama. Okay. Sorry, I'm on IMDb. Let me get back to my. Oh, I know who has it, so it doesn't really matter. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Mama. That is a 2-boxer for someone. Holy moly. And they were both solos. One is a bot solo, one is a at the end solo. Holy schmoly. This is the Four Nations Austin Matthews Fanatics Premium. This thing is not cheap either. I had it on the Pick'em thing, but I pulled it off to give the series a fun jersey. But he was criminally underclaimed as a player in this. This fell off. You can put it back on. Nick, you just doubled up. Both hockey, both big names, Quinn Hughes, but Austin Matthews is huge name, not cheap either. This came straight from Fanatics as well. I bought 4 of them at the same time, not the same style, but Nick, Austin Matthews, big time. Nice signature there, if I'm holding it the right direction. USA, Four Nations, Captain Patch, Fanatics Premium. What a great hit. And man, that's just goes to show double up on two names. That's insane. Sorry, everyone else. I know. I hope you guys all get to experience the double up. Sorry, I'm holding it off screen too. But Austin Matthews, that's a big boy. Nick, congrats. Sorry to everyone else. That keeps us in a dang tie because we happen to hit 2 hockey. We've been hitting football left and right, but we didn't hit 1 today. So what I'll do, I guess Wednesday we'll maybe Wednesday is a good time to go back up to a full size for a bounty options. Let's try that. Let's. I'll find a full size to do instead of the Chris Carter mini, and we'll see if you guys can get the division right for that one. I hate these bags with a passion. But if you buy from Fanatics, they come in these. Sometimes they don't. Most of the times they do. Okay. I salvaged that one all right. Nick, congrats. Austin Matthews and Quinn Hughes. Big time hits. Let's do a quick recap, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Congrats to the winners. Sorry to those that, like I always say, had a rough night. I get it. I've been there weekly. I've also been on the side where you double up and do weird things like that, and it feels good. So, fun and not fun sometimes. Third-party stuff. We had Kevin Smith, Silent Bob. We had Billy Smith for the Islanders, and we had Ans Kopitar for the Kings. Love both those jerseys, too. So 4 hockey jerseys today. Our baseball jersey was Kyle Tucker. Our third-party helmets tonight, Doug Flutie from Gold Rush, Roger Staubach, STS 4.0. Beautiful jersey. Rashee Rice Slate, beautiful helmet. Also a beautiful helmet, Rashee Rice with the red ink. The rest is Big L's. Austin Matthews, Quinn Hughes on the jerseys. Love both those. Warren Moon, Jerry Judy, Adrian Peterson, Steve Atwater, Aaron Donald, Mark Mosley, and Jalen Waddle. Fun stuff, guys. If anything's staying here, please let me know tonight, and I'll try not to ship it out tomorrow. Get in the corner so you can try to trade, sell, whatever. Use the picture. I can coin them if you want me to as well. That way you're not paying for shipping if you know you're not going to keep it. If it's your deal to get it and sell, trade right when it gets to you, then I'll ship it right out anyway. So just an option. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you on Wednesday if you're around.